You're like a dumb person, you know that? Fucking idiot, dude. What are you laughing at? All right, so we already got gross margin, contribution margin, right? So I want you guys to kind of pair those because they're like similar the way they're kind of computed, right? They kind of go together and they have subtle differences. Similarly, the next two are what? Product and period costs. So let's make that happen, okay? Product costs and period costs. Here we go. Boom. What are Hugh Jess's total product costs? Okay, well, we know that product cost is what? Good. You get your product costs by doing your direct materials plus your direct labor plus your what? Factory overhead, also sometimes called manufacturing overhead. Same thing. If it's factory overhead or manufacturing overhead, it's potato, potato. All right? So again, just go down the line now, okay? Well, let's see. Direct materials we know are $25,800 plus our direct labor is $15,200 plus where our factory overhead. Well, let's see. And by the way, does it matter whether it's fixed or variable factory overhead? No, right? We go to factory overhead, $12,800. Okay, these are selling, administrative, and general, so we're not going to include those. Okay, let's see. Anywhere else factory overhead? Yup, right there. So we also have an additional $6,600. So $25,800 plus $15,200 plus $12,800 plus $6,600 is, lo and behold, $60,400. Okay, guys, $60,400. Okay, real simple. So again, think product costs. What are the costs that go into making the product? You need direct materials, you need direct labor, and you need a factory. Okay, one more time. Product costs are direct materials, direct labor, and a factory, in this case, factory overhead. Okay? However, the sort of diametric opposite would be the what? Period costs, guys. How do you compute period costs? Period costs are the costs that are not, repeat, they are not directly related to the production of the good. So that would just be your what? Good. That would just be your selling, administrative, and general. I mean, that would just be all the non-product costs. Just you don't need a lawyer to make a product. You don't need a secretary, right? They're necessary for the business to run, but they're just expense in the period they happen, and so it doesn't much matter outside of that. So again, our SAG, guys, our SAG is going to be what? Well, let's see. Just go through it. We have selling and administrative expenses here, so we're going to say, okay, this is going to be $12,400 plus $8,600, okay? Plus, let's go down to variable, selling administrative, let's see, $8,800 plus $4,600, okay? So $12,400, we got $8,600, we got $8,800, we got $4,600, okay? Lo and behold, that will give you $34,400, okay? So again, I want you guys to, in your heads, kind of sort of link these together because they go together at least in a somewhat similar fashion, okay? So we got what? Product costs, direct materials, direct labor, factory overhead, okay? All go together. Period cost is just SAG, selling, administrative, and general costs, okay? Good? Ricky Bobby, no, do my hands. All right, I'll see you guys in the next part. Good.